Down by the whispering marsh, where the water lapped softly against the reeds, and the moon painted silver stripes on the lily pads, lived a kind ibis named Iggy. Iggy had long, skinny legs perfect for wading, soft white feathers like fluffy clouds, and a wonderful long curved beak that looked almost like a gentle smile tucked onto his face. Tonight the air was warm and smelled sweet like night blooming flowers. Iggy had finished finding tasty little snacks in the soft mud and was ready to find a cozy spot to sleep. He stood on one leg, tucking the other one up under his soft belly feathers, and looked around. The moon was a big, sleepy eye in the dark sky, and tiny stars were beginning to sprinkle like glitter. As Iggy looked, he saw something unusual near the water's edge. A tiny, flickering light blinking on and off all by itself. It wasn't a star fallen down, and it wasn't the moon's reflection. It looked a little bit lonely. Iggy stepped quietly through the shallow water, swish, swish, his long legs barely making a ripple. He lowered his head gently, his long beak pointing curiously towards the little light. It was a tiny firefly sitting on a dewdrop-covered blade of grass. Its light pulsed softly, flicker, pause, flicker. "Hello," Iggy whispered, his voice as soft as the breeze rustling the reeds. The little firefly blinked its light a bit faster. "Oh, hello," it buzzed, its voice like tiny bells. I seem to be lost. I can't find my family's lights." Iggy looked around the dark marsh. He couldn't see any other fireflies nearby either. He felt a soft warmth spread through his chest. He wanted it to help this little lost light. "Don't worry," Iggy said kindly. "Your light is very special. Maybe if you were a little higher up, your family could see you better." The firefly blinked hopefully. "Maybe, but how?" Iggy thought for a moment. He looked at his long, curved beak. He carefully reached down and nudged a large flat water lily leaf floating nearby. Gently, gently, he pushed it right next to the blade of grass. "Could you climb onto this leaf, little friend?" he asked softly. The firefly crawled onto the big green leaf. Then, ever so carefully, Iggy dipped his long beak under the edge of the leaf. Slowly, smoothly, he lifted his head high, high up towards the starry sky, holding the leaf steady like a tiny floating stage. The little firefly blinked its light brightly now, sending its signal out into the night. Flicker, flicker, glow, flicker, flicker, glow. And then across the marsh another light answered, blink, and another, blink, blink. Soon a whole cloud of tiny twinkling lights was dancing in the air, coming closer. The little firefly wiggled with happiness on its leaf stage. Iggy gently lowered his head, bringing the leaf safely down near the other fireflies. The little lost firefly buzzed a happy thank you, flew off the leaf, and joined its family, its light blinking joyfully among all the others. Iggy watched them dance away, their lights like tiny floating stars in the quiet dark. He felt happy and peaceful inside. Helping the little firefly felt like sunshine warming his feathers. He found his favourite sleeping spot, nestled amongst the softest reeds where the moonlight made the water shimmer. He tucked his long, smiling beak under his wing, closed his eyes, and listened to the gentle whispers of the marsh. Soon Iggy the kind ibis drifted off into sweet, cozy dreams, filled with the gentle blinking of friendly lights.